Right, now we've got the parent function of y equals the absolute value of x, and then we're going to do negative absolute value of x, which is the same as saying the negative in front of the y. Wouldn't make any difference. So usually you want to have these things solved for y, so you wouldn't want the negative here. You'd rather have it here. Right, so let's plug in and see what we get. If I put in negative 2 for x here, the absolute value of negative 2 is 2, but then I got to put the minus in front. It's negative 2. Right? Same thing with the negative 1. The absolute value is 1, but then I put the minus in front, negative 1. 0 is 0. Okay, if I put in a positive 1, absolute value is 1, but it makes it negative. And 2 maps to negative 2. So if I plot those points, here's what I got. So what does it look like it did to the V? It flipped it upside down, right? So now our V is opening up. Right? So that when it's a positive absolute value, it opens up. When it's a negative absolute value, it opens down. Okay, you can call this different things. And I think most students will end up just saying it's a flip, right? If you say it's a flip, you should really say that it's a flip across the x-axis. Okay, like the pre-cal functions book we use calls it a reflection in the x-axis, and they mean the same thing, right? They're not trying to change what it means. So 17, right? So the absolute value of x, positive, opens up. The negative absolute value of x opens down. You can call it a flip across the x-axis. I mean, there are flips across the y-axis too. There is a way to do that, right? And here's the thing. What would this V look like if I flipped it across the y-axis? It'd be the same thing anyway, so it really doesn't make any difference, right? How would I do that? With an absolute value, again, it really doesn't make any difference. But you would do this. Y equals, and then you would have the negative inside the absolute value. So that becomes important for other functions where it does make a difference when you switch like that. But for now, we're not that interested in that. We're interested in this. Okay, I think I could